What's your favorite thing that you can do to him?
Do to him?
That, I mean, like, not do to him, but like that other cats would freak out. Or not freak out, but not be into.
Like he likes to go fishing with me.
Oh yeah, he loves fishing. He lets me like pet him on the belly, which I think is kind of odd. Why be in front of the window if it's too bright? If you know what I mean. He likes to smell your breath.
He likes my pancake and eggs breath.
He loves to smell breaths. This video is sponsored by Shiseido. This is the Shiseido Essential Energy Hydrating Cream. It comes with a little spatula as well, so you can scoop it in there and then put it directly on your face. I think the packaging is so cute. It's actually refillable, so once you're done with this, you can just pop this part out and then get just the refill inserts, so you can use the cute outside packaging. Again, I like to apply 4 dots all over my face, rub it in, and then put an extra dot on my nose and then rub that out. It features ginseng root extract and their proprietary hyaluronic acid, which means this deep, intense hydration lasts 24 hours. This is non-comedogenic and free of mineral oil, which means it's great for acne-prone skin. Again, thank you so much, Shiseido, for sponsoring this video. I've been such a huge fan for a very long time. I'm talking like generations of fans of Shiseido, so it's really exciting for me to be able to work with y'all. Yeah, let's get back to it. This sauce makes everything better. It's from Hot Thai Kitchen, and oh my goodness, I think it's just like a bunch of these chilies, which I have in the freezer. I'm just gonna stuff it in here. It's like a fish sauce chili situation. You're supposed to like, I mean, in Vietnamese cooking, I think this is Thai, but in Vietnamese cooking, you can put this on everything, and usually we put, it's called nước chấm, and we put it on, well, everything. But what it is essentially just a bunch of chilies chopped up, and you can make it bigger if you don't want it as spicy. You can make it thinner if you want the chilies to really infuse. So yeah, I'm just gonna cut that up. These are frozen, so they're kind of like flimsy right now, but I can't, like, whenever I get this from the grocery store, I don't finish it that quickly before they go bad, so I just freeze them. This is basically what I grew up with, but a little bit more intense. Oh, and in Vietnamese cooking, nước chấm has like a lot of sugar in it, but this recipe doesn't. And then I also need some shallots. In here there's bird's eye chili, fish sauce, shallots, lime juice. Again, no sugar. And then I want to add some thinly sliced garlic, which I'm opening up a new bottle. This is what I like to use when I'm just doing like a lot of stuff, but like for a topping, like if I'm not gonna flavor it with anything else, I'll use this. But I think this is too fishy for this recipe, so we're gonna go for this one, which my cousin recommends. My sisters are supposed to be coming over for lunch, but they're taking a really long time. So I'm gonna scoop myself some congee. So this is just with kombu and I guess, I don't know, it's just bonito flakes and seaweed. So it has like a little bit of a flavor to it, and then just sushi rice, like 1 cup of sushi rice and like 8 cups of water. This is my favorite spoon that I have in the house. It's
this spoon that I got from like a yard sale. It's like mid-century Japan Comment stainless steel SRI, which is really funny because I bought these spoons, like a huge set of it, like a full set, because everything matches and I needed stuff that matches. And I thought these were funny because it looks like a shovel, like you're shoveling food in your mouth. I just thought it was really funny. But I have a full matching set of that. But I always reach for this spoon whenever I'm eating because I love the shape of it. And actually, Jason has something like that too. He has one of these spoons, which is so funny. It's like a flat, it's called Select Stainless. And it's just the perfect little scoop, and it's great for like drizzling stuff on top because it's got like a nice point. And our other spoons don't have that, so these are our favorite spoons. Keeping in a separate section up here with like all my mid-century butter spreaders, food spreaders, tasting situations, chopsticks, and then also wooden spoons because I like to eat with wooden spoons. I'm just gonna try and avoid the chili so it still kind of has a chance to infuse. And this sauce, or this congee, is actually really bland right now because I haven't, you know what, actually I'm going to take a little bit of the flavoring agents and put it right on top. There we go. This congee is really bland because I like to add the flavors in afterwards. I really like white pepper for this because it just has like a different taste to it. Ooh! Oh yeah, that sauce is super flavorful. It's salty, spicy, sour. It's just so good. I made a little stack of books right here. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like a stack of books, and then there's a pillow on top so that the cats can sit on. And they like to be in the window, so that's why it's all Jimmy rigged like that. He's on his own little pillow right by the window. Yeah, oh, look at him. He's like, be quiet. Just got this wrist situation because my wrist has been hurting a lot. And it's been going on for like on and off for the last like 6 months or so. And I use my hands a lot, obviously, and yeah, so I've been like trying to do like different things, and one of the things was like switch to my left hand to do everything, or like most things, or just be more conscious of it. And I feel like having a wrist guard on will make me more like aware, you know, instead of just like because I'll default to my right hand always, which is funny because up until I was 8, I was left-handed, and then I went to a Catholic school, and there was a tutor there who was like, hey, she pointed it out to my parents, and my parents were like, well, they just had to talk together, and like, well, it'd be much easier for her in her life to switch to being right-handed. It wasn't traumatic or anything, it was just because I had a lot of issues with, I don't know, like cutting with scissors, for instance. Like I remember when I was in kindergarten, we had to cut these like perfect circles for these ice cream cone things, and then you write your wishes on there and everything. So I did that, but then I kept cutting into the circle, and it would just bum me out so much, and I didn't realize why, but it's because the scissors were not made for left-handed people. And when I was in kindergarten, there was no concept of a left-handed person really. So yeah, so I kind of like did it almost like under covers, like if someone was watching me, I would force myself to use my other hand, but then if they weren't watching, I would just do everything so much faster with my left hand, right? I guess in a way this is like making me go back to where I was. I can't write with my left hand, but I can do my makeup with my left hand. I can use chopsticks with my left hand. I can do a lot of things with my left hand, but I always default to putting it on my right side, everything on my right side, which is so funny. So maybe this will help, and also this will help me not use my wrist as much as it heals. I mean, it's been like over 6 months of this like constant pain. Very good. This is like a Hawaiian bun. It's like a potato.
that a Hawaiian bun? Yes? No? Alright, so this probably means nothing, but this is one that's been conditioned, hand washed, just taken care of, so even when it gets wet, it doesn't get gross. This, however, has been run through a dishwasher, and it just doesn't look so great, so I have to take care of some stuff. Re-oil using cutting board oil, so I'm just going to start sanding everything and then condition everything. Alright, so I sanded everything. Got quite a few things here. I'm not going to do my chopsticks because I don't need to yet. But I think what I'm just going to do is go through all my tools individually and rub on this oil as if it were lotion. I've done this before with like a towel and it's fine, but I don't know. I feel like I would do a better job. I mean, I'm so used to like lotioning myself, you know what I mean? So, yeah, just a little bit each time. And not all the pieces needed to be sanded. Only some of them. Yeah, it makes it more water resistant, and the water just like bounces right off. I really shouldn't be putting the wooden items in the dishwasher anyway, and I don't have a dishwasher. Some of these are such workhorses, like this little spatula thing that I use. It just looks like a plank of wood, but I use it for mixing, scraping things out of the pan. I bought something off Etsy and I'm really excited to open it because, oh my gosh, I'm just super excited about it. But this is it. And I got this because I've been on the hunt for this for a really long time. And every once in a while I'll open up Etsy or eBay and try to find this. And when I was a kid in the 90s, my little sister had this pillow. It's like a long body pillow. A lot of like Asian households have it. But she had this long pillow, and sometimes I'd like take naps in her bed and just like gaze at this like pillow pattern. And it was like super cool. And I've been trying to find that pattern for a long time. And actually Jeremy Scott, oh my god. This is it. It's from the 90s and it's made of cotton. I'm gonna try and sell her a pillowcase. Maybe like a more current one. I don't even know if she uses body pillows anymore. Yeah, this is it. Jeremy Scott actually took this exact same print and then redid the faces, or redid faces on the items itself, and then put it in a collection for Moschino like
think in 2016 or something like that. But that's what made me remember this pattern. And so I looked for it and I finally found it. So I just got a couple things back from the studio, which is pretty exciting. All right, I'm just gonna, actually, let's just go over everything here. I just put it on my bookshelf. All right, so the first thing is this Pop-Tart. I think this is so cute. It's a Pop-Tart spoon rest, which I've made before, and then I haven't made it in a couple of years. But I want to bring it back because the studio just got a new pink glaze that is a little bit more peachy than it is pink. And I think it's really cute. This is a little soap bar, just something to keep in, I don't know, the shower or something as a prank. But I was thinking that if I use a grainier, like a more coarse clay, then I can leave the bottom completely free of glaze and then use it almost like a pumice stone in a way. So what do you think? I like that the glaze kind of filled in the soap thing that I etched in, so it looks like a used soap bar. I really like this finish of this glaze because it feels like kind of like satiny. And then, this is awesome, Robin Watts, who is a member of the studio, he developed this glaze and it looks like chocolate. He calls it molasses, so I tested it out on the clay body that I use most. And yeah, I think I'm gonna start making couches in this color because I love the dark look of this. I made this out of recycled clay. It's a little Z chair. I've made Z chairs before, but this color is like the Z chair that I had before. So yeah, I made it for my little apartment, which is right here. I have nowhere to put it though because I'm kind of out of space. So maybe if I skip this over, I can set it up right here. Someone asked me the other day, they're like, how much is your rent in this little room? Which I thought was funny. This little baby photo is the same photo that I have on my phone. And it's a photo of baby Jason, which I also have on my fridge. You can see right here. Oh yeah, let's go through what I have on my fridge. So this is Lisa and Noah, which is Jason's sister and sister's husband, so brother-in-law. This is a photo of me at Ball Clay Studio, which is the first studio, or no, the second studio I ever went to, and I really like it. It's in Highland Park, but it closed down. This is a Polaroid of me with really short hair. Polaroid of Jason, a poem that Jason wrote when we first started dating. Some photos of Jason and Ollie. This little bread thing that I got at a Mexican market. This little paella thing and pomegranate thing. I think it's also from like Mexican markets too. This is a photo of Jason, Andrew, and I in San Jose. Jason's friend. Oh, this is a Maddie cake strawberry ice cream, which I used tape to tape it to the fridge. Some wedding photos. This is Jason's mom. This I found in Seattle at a church, which is really funny because you know how like when they pass out pamphlets for whatever, like a sermon or whatever, this was tucked inside, so I pulled it out. Someone like left it in there. What else do I have? It's Jason and Maddie. Maddie, a $2 bill for good luck. This came in a, gosh, what is it? Like a meals order that I ordered, Meals Clothing. And then this is my friend, oh, my friend Kevin Van and his wife Hannah. They got married last year and they had a wedding at like a classic Vietnamese restaurant. I wore this Chinese dress and he's dressed exactly how like my uncles would have dressed when they got married. And she, Hannah, she made her own áo dài, which is like the Vietnamese long dress. But the cool thing is that she made it in like fuchsia and she extended the arms a little bit. So she made it traditional, but not very traditional. Like this hat right here that she's wearing That's very traditional. You don't really see people wearing that anymore. And the necklace, the gold necklace above the collar of the dress, that's very traditional as well. You don't really see people doing that. Ooh, this is one of my favorite things. I got this in Japan. It's a little ramen. It's so cute. That's the end of the vlog, y'all. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you again, Shiseido, for sponsoring this video. I have an art show to prep for, so I'll catch y'all later. Bye.